On Monday, the 22nd anniversary of September 11th, 2001, the Biden administration informed Congress that it struck a deal with Iran to swap prisoners and release $6 billion in frozen Iranian funds. Let me be very clear. Our president, Joe Biden, announced that he would give the worst state sponsor of terrorism $6 billion on the anniversary of the worst terrorist attack in the history of our nation. It is unconscionable. And while this administration claims the funds will be spent on humanitarian aid, the Iranian president said, quote, "This money belongs to the Iranian people, the Iranian government, so the Islamic Republic of Iran will decide what to do with this money," end quote. This administration should be absolutely ashamed of itself. We should not only never be trading dollars for hostages, and yes, we want those hostages to come home, but we traded hostages for hostages and gave them $6 billion. That's what you call idiotic. So it seems like either our administration is lying, or the Iranian regime is lying, or both. Who knows? What accountability measures are in place to ensure that this money doesn't fund terrorism or Iran's nuclear program? Does anybody know?
Sir, I think you can have confidence, and I want to be careful how I parse this. The administration is correct to say that all transactions in Qatar will be very carefully scrutinized and can be stopped if they go for non-humanitarian issues. Package one. Package two. This amount of money will likely free up a similar amount of money within Tehran that would have been intended for the same humanitarian purchases. This money can now be used largely to sustain the regime on the inside, but to fund in a highly meaningful and impactful way terrorism, the support of their security services, and the support of their missile program. And that will be very difficult to follow, and the administration will have great difficulty saying that isn't occurring.
So in other words, we just gave them $6 billion to shift around another $6 billion within their own country to fund the very terrorism or nuclear programs that we're trying to stop. Is that correct?
That is a fair statement, sir.
Do you all agree with that? Okay.
The money goes to morality police to kill more Mahsa Amini. The money goes to Revolutionary Guards to kill more children in Ukraine. The money goes to the relative of the Ayatollahs to actually promote Sharia laws to oppress more women in Iran. We all know that. And that's why I wanted actually to address that. Ghazal Sharmad is here. That money was supposed actually to free a father who is on the death row. Her father is on the death row. American is in Iranian prison. If they hand out $6 billion, why they left Jamshid Sharmat behind? My chief of staff, Sardar Pashahi's brother, is in Iran being hostage in the hand of Iranian regime. So they found a tactic. When the U.S. government does nothing, they either get the dual national citizen and kill them or ask for more money, or they get the family members of U.S. citizens hostage inside Iran to silence us. So that is why we all believe that this money, with the help of the U.S. administration and the Iranian government, it goes to kill more people inside Iran, in the region, and in the heart of Europe, in Ukraine.
No question, which is why it never should have been released, period.